guys, my name is Teena and this is going to be a review about sephora.ph, and they were very generous enough to send me 4 eyeshadow palettes which I will be reviewing today, and I hope you guys like it because I am so obsessed with everything that I got. Not even lying, I'm so thankful and I can't wait. So without further ado, I'm just going to start my review. So to start off, Sephora.ph is a long-awaited opening here in the Philippines by all the beauty lovers out there. Like when they opened here, I swear I immediately looked at it, but I had a time where I didn't want to go shopping. That's why I wasn't able to shop right away from Sephora. I don't know if you guys have that, but I do have my moods when it comes to shopping, whatever. So I was in buying mode and I was just looking online whatever I want, and I was very interested in their eyeshadows. And then you know what, the next day, luckily I got an email from Sephora saying that they would like to sponsor me and could just make a review about them, and I was so ecstatic. You have no idea. I had this senses na look at your email, and then I did, and then I saw an email, and I don't know, I just feel so blessed. So thank you so much again. When I ordered my eyeshadows, after a few days, it was already here in my doorstep, so I was very happy about that. So thank you so much for that quick delivery. So what I like about Sephora is that everything's basically there. Everything that we can't really buy here in our stores in the Philippines is there, and I'm so happy about it. Price-wise, it's not that much expensive. That's the usual price that you would find in the malls anyways, or even higher in some other online shops. So I really don't have any problems with their prices. And it's Sephora, so you will be sure that all of the products that you will buy there is authentic. So they have a lot. They have hair products, they have makeup, they have tools, I'm reading it, they have bath and body, they also have for men. You can also search by the brands if you would want, and you can search by category whether you would like it for makeup, and they have it very specific there for eyes, for face, for lips, etc. Also for the others, they would also show you their new products that has just come in their website, and also their best sellers. So it's very specific. If you are a first-time online buyer, it will be very easy for you to find whatever you're looking for, or to just browse through. I like websites that are easy to handle, basically, because not everyone's as smart as. So let us now go through the eyeshadow palettes that I received. So first is the Sephora It Collection palette. Packaging wise, it's so nice because it looks like a wallet. So parang you can just be holding it around the mall and you will be like, oh, do you have change? I'm like, no, but I have an eyeshadow. Kidding aside, it seems like even if it drops, it's not gonna break. So I like the packaging of this. And then when you open, there's a mirror, of course, and then you have all these eyeshadows. So other than all these eyeshadows, you get a brown pencil. You also get a brush, fine sort of eyebrow brush, I guess, and a really fluffy eyeshadow brush. So these are all the colors of the eyeshadow. You have your cool browns, your shimmer eyeshadows, and then 2 you can use for eyeliner. So I'll be swatching it for you guys right now. So that was the Sephora It palette collection. Also, I forgot to mention that it comes with a plastic on top, and it says the uses for it. Like here, as you can, okay, I'll zoom you guys in. There, if you guys notice, these two, it says eyeliner, eyeshadow, and then this, I don't know if you can read that, but it says highlighter. Basically, so I like that it has so many uses all in one palette lang. I'm using this palette a lot actually. I've been using this more than the others. First impression, I thought I wouldn't like it just because I don't usually like Sephora eyeshadow palettes, but this is my first time trying it, and you know what? I'm so sorry to judge, but I'm completely wrong. I really like it. It's not chalky, but it's also not as creamy as I would like. And also, I hope that there was a matte warm tone color rather than just being cool tones, but I think that's my only complaint about it. So the rest is super good. On to the next palette. This palette is from Sigma, and to be honest with you, again, I thought I wouldn't like it too, just because all these super good eyeshadow palettes are coming out, like Too Faced, Zoeva, Morphe, blah blah blah. All these other palettes are just like exciting, but back then, like probably 4 years ago, Sigma eyeshadow palettes were all the rage, and you know what? I see why, and I feel like people should be reminded the OG like awesome palettes, because this one is so nice. This one is called Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, and if you have brown eyes or hazel eyes, then this is perfect for you because it has warm tones. It is composed of purpley, pinky, warm tones, colors. It doesn't have a black one, which I don't mind, like especially if you're the type who is not into like super dark makeup, but you can still kind of go there but not all the way black. This would be perfect for you because it's so subtle and you can definitely use all these shades on an everyday basis. So I will swatch them for you right now. Girly girl like me, then you would really appreciate this palette because I really do. This is my favorite. It's such a nice transition shade, and also this one, so that's perfect. I like eyeshadow palettes that has really good transition shades, just saying. And I also like this color because it's like a mossy color, but at the same time it can be girly. I also like this purple for like to deepen the outer area. I like this cream color also. I feel like cream colors in eyeshadow palettes are just a necessity. Like all eyeshadow palettes should have that. Can I just say, as this video progresses, the eyeshadow palettes are getting better and better, because this one is something that I just see online and I just can't believe that I have it now, and I'm just so excited about it. See, I've been using the products that I know that I was skeptical on, and then I also have those products that I haven't even had it physically in my hand, but I know I'm already gonna love it, and it is Zoeva Warm Spectrum Palette. I mean, even just the packaging alone is like a nice, but it's not, the texture of the box is so different. Para siyang soft na, it's not a normal box. So that alone is, I'm already impressed. But once you open it, it still has that chromy line in the middle. But one thing I don't like though is it can easily get dirty, and that annoys the shit out of me because I kind of want to keep it in its wonderful glory. So I just wiped it now. Let's see if it works. So it dries quickly naman. So when you open it, are you guys ready? It is so nice. This color reminds me of the MAC blue brown pigment or eyeshadow, so that is amazing. It has gray, it has a black one, which again is a need. It has a dark brown, it has a light brown. The only thing I don't like about this product, honestly, it has too much of these cream colors that I don't need. Because if you're like me, I don't really need 3 or 4 nude matte colors. You know, like 1 is enough. 4 is a lot. Parang you wasted 4 slots. That's the only thing that I don't like about this palette. But everything else, I love. So I don't care about these 4. As a subtle nude color, purple, just a pop of color, and the orange one. Like guys, if you are always keeping track of the trends per year, orange on the eyes right now is like really good. And it's not like a sunset color. Parang Kylie Lip Kit 22 orange color. So I really like this. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna swatch it for you so that you can see its amazing glory for yourself. Okay, I'm just gonna eat some of my words right now. These colors are pretty damn awesome. Like swatching it, it's so pigmented and parang a little goes a long way. And I feel like it's also great for your under eye. I guess us two making it an eyeshadow. It's so nice. Okay, I'm really sorry I insulted you. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so I guess it's perfect after all. But it's pretty smooth and it doesn't have a lot of fallout. This is a really good quality eyeshadow. That's all I can say. Parang I'm a little bit speechless. You would get your money's worth with this product, I feel like. You can experiment with pop of colors without being too much. So if you're into that, then this would be a good palette for you. I'm sorry I insulted you. Like, I promise I'll never do it. For this last palette, once again, I've only dreamt of having this. And now that I have it, I'm just so happy. I don't even need to use it that much to know if I like it or not because I already love it right before I had it. It is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. It is one of those palettes that I've always wanted to have, but it's just a little bit out of my budget. I used to hate buying eyeshadows and palettes or like spending so much because I feel like all eyeshadows are dupeable, if that's a word. But then some palettes are also just really worth it. And I think this could be one of them. This can't even compare to the Naked ones in a good way. Like it's so much better. And oh, I almost dropped it. Like it's so much better than those, I think, because Urban Decay is chalky. So I'm not really into chalky eyeshadows. I mean, who is? I don't know. I'm just very biased with this one. Not even talking BS right now. I just really like it already. Once I found out that it smells just like chocolate, I knew I had to have it in my life. And thank you, Sephora, for making my dreams come true. all of the palettes that I chose are neutrals just because I know I'd be using it a lot. Like, that's how I would choose eyeshadows. I have to use them all, or else I feel like I would have wasted my money. All of these products are sort of similar, but it's special in their own way. So I want you guys to know that, because you might say, oh, but they all look the same. No, not really. Sort of, but there's still differences that some people would rather than the others. So this one, I mean, it smells like chocolate. It's Too Faced. It is so everyday useful. I promise you can create every look with this. It has a cool transition color. It has a warm one. It has a dark, cool matte brown. Has a warm, cool matte brown. Has a black. Has a cream, which is a lot. So if you're the type who always uses the cream color before you apply any other color, then this is perfect because you will get a lot. It's like the size of 2 normal eyeshadows in this palette. Especially if you're a makeup artist, whichever one that you get is really good for your kit. Because it's neutral, you can create simple looks, you can create dark looks, you can create whatever that you want. Of course, not like crazy. Enough fangirling about this product, and I should just swatch it so that you can see how awesome it really is. I just want to say that I'm so surprised on how it's not as pigmented as I hoped it would. Definitely Zoeva is so much more pigmented and opaque rather than this one. Although one thing I noticed is, ito talaga, like, it has no fallout at all. When you swipe your finger, there's no chalky thing that happens. Quality-wise, even though it's not as opaque as I hoped it would, it's really, really good. Although, you can always build it up. Like, let's be honest, you don't have to always have like one and then it's already super dark. It's like a love-hate thing. It's a semi-sweet review kasi I don't like how it's not as opaque, but at the same time, I like the fact that you can just build it. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes you want the pigment, but at the same time you also want the time to work it in your face. That's my opinion on it. It's like a 50-50 thing, but regardless, I still like it. The eyeshadow quality of this is basically the same as Zoeva, except this is not as opaque and Zoeva is super, super, super opaque. And then Sigma and the Sephora palette is also kind of the same. When you put your brush in it, parang may konting psh ng powder, or I mean, it's not chalk. I mean, it's an eyeshadow, so it's bound to be powdery, right? But this too, I can say, is extra powdery than the other two that I've mentioned. But it's also really good pigmentation as well. So regardless, it's still good products. Okay, so I just want to clear out that even though I didn't say that much negative feedback, that it means that I'm lying. This is my honest and true opinion. It's not my fault that I really like it, so don't say anything about it just because it's sponsored or whatever. It's just really good eyeshadow palettes, okay? These palettes are really worth it. If you would like to try it, then I urge you to try it for yourself. You guys can just pick whatever you want depending on your budget, because some of them are okay prices, but some of them are also like whoa, I'm only college, wala pa akong allowance from daddy kind of budget, you know. So the prices can range depending on how much you can splurge in it, basically. So I told Sephora that I'll only be making one makeup tutorial, which is this look, after this video, but I decided I'll be making more looks for each palette. I just want to show you guys how really awesome it is and how you can play with it. So this one will be a tutorial for the next video, and I hope you guys would go to that video after you watch this, if it's uploaded, of course, already, you know. Like, it's simple but it's smoky, so I really like this look. And my eyebrows are also from that palette. By the way, everything that I use in this face can be found in Sephora, just because that's how convenient Sephora is. Everything's there and everything's authentic. Go ahead and visit Sephora.ph and go shopping. You know, be very quick before all the stocks are gone, because it's Sephora, guys. Like, the Filipinos are crazy about it. Some of their products are already sold out, but these ones, I know for a fact that it's still available. You can still get them. All of the links of those palettes specifically are down below as well. So if you want to check them out for yourself, it is there. I'm making it easier for you guys, so please do check them out. So I think that's about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and pass this on to people who you know would be interested in the products that I mentioned. If you have any more questions regarding all of them, then don't be shy to message and follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. So I don't have anything else to say other than I want you guys to never forget that you are beautiful. Bye! God bless. Mwah. I just use this to create this very curly but a little bit voluminous hair, because I have thin hair. If you know how thin my hair